All right, everyone, long time no see. Little Auphorie Musc Oud Maharaja. I'm wearing War and Peace, Original Door today. What are you guys wearing? Drop it in the comments. Always curious. I did a little experiment on Instagram and put up my whole reviewing process. I started way back in May. There's gonna be like 5 posts. I'll try to put them all in a story so you can go to the profile, click story. If you're interested, you can read through the whole process. I think it was May. Whenever I got this, I was like, I'm going to take people. I know I wanted to review it right away. I want to take people through the review of how I review, process of how I review. I'm transparent, show you my fumbles. Anyway, it's a fun thing. It's on Instagram. I'm finally getting to the review like over 6 months later. Thought I'd return with this one. It's a very important one in my collection. Musc Oud Maharaja by Auphorie. Doing oud like nobody's business. Stay tuned for the review. All right, that's precious juice right there. You can see how much, I mean, this never be made again. Reason I'm doing it, we'll get to that in the review. There's reason behind it. Anyways, I didn't open. I'm Brandon, Therapeutic Fragrance. Start off with bottle presentation as usual. This is an Extrait 40% concentration. I believe the original retail price was like $290. That's 30 ml. Eugene and Emrys AU on the channel so many times now. Auphorie's just been one of the love houses of the channel and the work they're doing. And they do synthetics, believe it or not. They don't believe in animal products, but they go the extra mile and just really make these synthetics sing the best I've smelled anywhere, in any designer, anything. Their musks and their ambergris, just they've done some special work on them, and you just smell the difference in the compositions themselves. I'm gonna go 55-45 on this, 55 masculine. If you like oud, ladies. If you don't like oud, this is animalic, so I mean that could swing 80-20, 85-15 easy. But the ladies that like animalics, it's definitely got that sweetness. It's got, it balances very well for both genders. Very unisex fragrance. It's an Oriental woody. This was launched in 2018. It's a special Imperial Oud collection. This is the first one that they released. They have a second one. Yeah, I already have it. Yeah, it's already sold out. In the U.S., she was surprised the bottle she got. She was surprised how fast they sold, fastest she's ever had sell out, something like that, she told me. Their notes include natural ouds, rose, jasmine, tonkin, musk, and ambergris. That's all they put in there. Right when I got this, I literally, my first wearing was almost 20 sprays. I talked about that Russian Adam Instagram video where he sprayed himself. This is what I had in my hands. I'm like, I'm going to try it with this one. Just a divine day. The oud just soaks into your body. That real oils that are in the perfume just soak into your body and really don't explode. Yeah, I was in my office by myself, so I wouldn't have done that if I was in public, but it was just a powerhouse of a day. It's flat out one of the best oud perfumes that I've put on my skin. I say that oud perfume composition with other ingredients, not oud itself. It's not a starter oud that's in this. It's also not intimidating either. It's got the animalic that you want in there, but not the real funky, pungent stuff. It's also got the really fruity and floral notes in it. It's a well-balanced oud that's chosen in the composition. They say oud, so that's probably how they got the many different aspects. There's just a lot going on just within the oud itself in this composition, minus their lovely ambergris that just pushes it up even more, and the jasmine. This is one perfume that would just really shows what oud and all it can do for composition and other ingredients, and just how it can like be with you the entire day. It's animalic in all the best ways. Very strong medicinal properties. Talking about the oud oil that they chose, it's medicinal effects I talk about in my oud videos. It's just, oud lovers know what I'm talking about. You smell it and it just does something to your brain to just calms you. You just, you get happy, joyful. It's unexplainable until you experience it yourself. I mean, every whiff, you can just feel emotions vitalized. I mean, ouds have over 100 aroma chemicals, and the multiple ones they put in here, you're getting so much of this. In every whiff, you can tell all these aromas are there, and every whiff, you're picking out something new. You're picking out some different nuance, especially if your body heats up, it works with your body. If your body gets cold, it works with your body. This is a good reflection of when I talk about oud and what it can be. My thoughts on oud are shared very extensively on this channel. Just go to the oud playlist and play almost any one, and I'll go off on it. I don't want to spend any more time here, but I just well chosen oud in this composition. Definitely why it has to be a one-off is because oud distillations are a one-off. Even if you have the same chips and the same whatever, if you distill it at a different time with different if you mess with the temperatures at all, the distillation, whatever, the final product is going to change just a bit. And in compositions that change, it depends which way it goes. It can be more animalic, can be more of what you didn't like. So it's just, I get why they have to limit these. It sucks for people out there. Point of me putting this up is this is a yearly release. They do different compositions. This year was a shipwreck, and last year was I read the notes, very basic, just oud powerhouse one. So I'm telling you guys, if you follow my Instagram, everybody was warned to get that the one that was released this year. It was up there for 3 weeks before it sold out, so it hasn't quite caught on like other folks, which is a good thing. I hope it just stays in its lane, and I don't like the hype. More like the people that love oud and perfume and really respect it. I mean, if it sells out in a day for that, so be it, because there will be more. There will be more creators that will push the boundaries, and that's fine. So that's kind of for that, pushing that. Don't care about that. But, buying it for hype and just storing it and not using it, it breaks my heart. I admire Auphorie's devotion to veganism. Of course, I wish they'd go all natural. I'd really like to see what they do there. I get their stance on animal products, but you got to have those musk flavors in there. So at least they've made the different twist and effort to come up with their own musk and ambergris. Have to make that point here for people that are looking for real musk and whatnot. But what they've done here is something special, worth trying. I can't believe I like it so much. And it's synthetic. Fanboy, yes. Watching everything the U brothers do, yes. Admire their passion, yes. And I want to smell every ounce of what they put into their different compositions. I at least try to get a sample of everything. The guys are just doing something different. If you don't know this house, just hunt samples down. They're out there. They're still available. These are another couple of fellas that we need to push forward, get money in their hands so they can just keep creating these compositions. They got that passion. They got the right attitude, the right mentality, like other houses I push. I mean, this is one of those perfumes. If you struggle with thoughts of doubt, anxiety, worrying of any kind, this is a fear killer in a bottle. You put it on, it does something to those emotions. It melts them away. It calms you. It puts you in the right mindset and in reality of what life really is. It gives us perspective. That's one of those bottles for me. I talk about it a lot, how it evokes emotion. This is one that evokes tons of emotion. Let's get to the notes versus the perfumer. I love when I smell jasmine used like it. This is the animalic jasmine, that strong, potent jasmine. It comes out as an actual top note for me. Right when you spray it on, you get it. This is one of those perfumes that kind of the wearing, it doesn't transition much, but every whiff you're getting different, the aroma chemicals. There's just so many aroma chemicals in these ouds. The jasmine, they stay the whole wearing, but you just get different whiffs of the aromas working with your body, with your day. If that makes any sense at all. It's one of those perfumes that just wear like that. Comes off tad bit sweet, tad bit sweet. Powerful florals. I would swear there's iris in here of some sort, not listed. Again, it's an expensive ingredient, so if it was used, usually you put it in the notes to help sell it. But it smells that kind of flavor of a floral, a bit of powder on the top. Actually stays through the wearing also. And then just dirty animalics of, if you know Miyako, that level, even more potent than that. A tad bit of the pissiness, that level of animalic, just a raw sense. Very good composition. I mean, that animalic jasmine, just very potent, is there the entire time. Rose is listed in this, but make no mistake, this is not a rose and oud perfume. They could almost left the rose out of the notes and you wouldn't really know it's there because it's listed. I was able to seek it out, but it's just not. That and the jasmine really mixed together. I'd say even the jasmine plays over the top of the rose. The rose plays part of those florals I was talking about, and a powder with both of those kind of flowers there, and just the heavy animalics of the bases, and their ambergris just floating this with a nice scent bubble the entire wearing. It provides an airiness to the whole composition. Again, my most favorite synthetic ambergris I put my nose to. If I find something else, I'll report it. I haven't. The last 8 months, 6 months, I've bragged about this one. It's close to the real thing as there is. It accomplishes the same thing, pushes that perfume with that nice ozonic ocean air feel to the perfume. There does feel like a bit of honey behind everything, not listed again, but just like a sweet, sticky vibe on the bottom of all the animalics and florals that I mentioned. I mentioned the oud in the top of the video. The ouds are all over the place, very fruity, very floral, and ton of animalics. Not the barnyard funk, not the fecal funk, more of a bit pissy and a bit just earthy, and just that pungent oud is there. The stuff I love, stuff oud lovers love. Just, you know it's oud when you put it on, and that's there in the entire wearing too. Works with your body, beautiful thing. Sometimes you get more floral, sometimes you get more sweet air, and sometimes you just get straight up medicinal dark animalic. Its higher wearing has emotion that fits me, just like up and downs of a busy day, and it's a mood changer in every whiff. A majestic wearing, so get your shoes on, get ready to run, because we were made for imagination like this. All right, scoring. Auphorie Musc Oud Maharaja. Addictiveness, 15 out of 15. Projection, CH, 5 out of 5. Longevity is a 5 out of 5. Lasts forever at 40% concentration. Compositions, a 24 out of 25. Ingredients and price ML, 23 out of 25. Top, 9 out of 10. Heart, 5 out of 5. Base, a 10 out of 10. Total score of 96. I had a favorite cigar reviewer that every time he had a unicorn cigar, he had a saying. He had a level saying for it, and I'm going to use his term here to give him credit. I forget his name. Coupe, cigar coupe, something like that. But I'm sure if you Google that, it'll be all over the place. But anyways, unicorn cigar. He had a unicorn. This was his rating. Fight Chuck Norris for it. This is a fight Chuck Norris. If you can ever get your nose on it, if you know somebody that has it, get a decant. It's fight Chuck Norris worthy, collection worthy. That's where we're at scoring. All right, the where, when, who, and why. Where, the specialist of occasions. That's all I have left that I know of on planet Earth. Anybody's willing to sell theirs and doesn't like it that popped up this review, hit me up, give me a PM. Or if you need money, give me a PM on this one. That's all year long. Who do I see wearing this one? Paul. Yeah, the one that wrote most of the New Testament. Because when he'd come through your town, he'd smell like nothing else. But he just carried he carried an addictive essence with him, just like his words he wrote down. How many sprays? The best of occasions I'll go through. Tried to make with that battery, died. One spray for me. That's what I have. I'll finish the last post on Instagram, try to put that in the profile. Probably won't be doing that again. Just thought it'd be a fun thing to do to show our review. Anyways, everyone, glad to be back. Glad to be with you. Holidays are coming. Holiday fragrances, New Year's stuff. Can't wait. Got some stuff planned. Peace out. Be blessed.